Hey everybody, this is James Rattlesnake Defense. I got a little studio I built here back in the closet in the back of the gun store, so I could answer some questions like this. When someone brings up some issues or something happens in real time, I can come back here and I can answer the question as best I can after a little research and whatnot. So it's people can come in looking for TSA approved cases. And we have cases that say that they're TSA approved. We have cases that don't say they're TSA approved. So I decided to do a little research to get to the bottom of this. The short story is that it's complicated, and the fact is there are no TSA approved cases per se. The TSA doesn't give like a certification to this case as opposed to this case. So there's not a set of rules that says that this is definitely TSA approved, this one's definitely not TSA approved, so to speak. I can tell you what isn't approved. I can tell you the reason for the rules and what I think is approved, but you should know that right out of the gate, it's a matter of their opinion. It has to be hard-sided, lockable, according to the TSA's website itself. Must be completely secure. The firearm cannot be accessed. Lock cases that can be easily opened are not permitted. And it's very, 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 very vague. I had to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole here. But, you know, there's a lot of rules about flying with firearms. You have to keep the ammunition separate and you have to check it and all that jazz. But mostly we're just going to talk about the cases. So, what is a TSA approved case? Well, the main rules here are that it has to be tamper-proof, hard-sided, and difficult. You can't access the weapon when the case is locked. So, I got a couple things. Here's like your cheap $8 Plano case. This is hard-sided. It is lockable. But the lock is just a plastic tab that's right here that could be easily broken off. And the main thing is you could open this and you could squeeze it open. Even with the lock, I could gain access to what's on the inside. And I think that's the biggest issue. They don't want people handling the cases to be able to gain access to what's inside without you. And you have the key to the case, key or keys, depending on how many locks are on it. And it can't be accessed without your say-so or your knowledge or your presence. So here we have a Nanook. This is a 910. This is a type of case that would be TSA approved per my understanding of the rules. It has the reinforced locks on both sides. It is airtight and watertight. It has the reinforced locks and is very heavy duty. You wouldn't be able to bend this or manipulate this in a way that you'd be able to access the interior without tearing it completely up or going through some pretty serious measures. Of course, some of them even have metal ringlets here. There are cases that have locks built in. There's a lot going on there, but the main thing is you're going to have to spend a little bit of money on a decent case. I mean, think Pelican is the kind of case that is TSA approved, and your standard Plano hard rifle case is the kind that's not. So if it's the wobbly kind of plastic, it's not what they want. They want something solid, dense, that is going to be very difficult to access the inside of. But the TSA does not specifically approve gun cases. So there are, I mean, you go to their website, it says that this is TSA approved, but that's not entirely accurate because the TSA doesn't approve gun cases. So you have to just use your judgment as best you can and trust the manufacturers. When they say that the TSA says this case is okay, then it's okay. I don't think they would lie to you on their websites for the most part. But there is no certification that states that this case is TSA approved and this case is not. So use your best judgment. You probably have to spend a little bit of money to get one that's sturdy enough, that's going to make everybody feel comfortable, because you don't want the people getting access to your weapon any more than the people working at the airport do. So try to keep that in mind. I hope this answered a couple questions. I'll have some more soon, and thank you guys for watching.